Okay, and we're ready to start. Well, we'll see.
I haven't heard of Mr. Pillow in a while.
I haven't either.
Who's Mr. Pillow?
Oh,
Oh boy.
Is this a WoW thing that I missed?
you don't know what you've just.
I wish I had a summary of the entire events of Mr. Pillow, because it would be amazing.
It is still in the Vanguard lexicon.
Is it? Alright, I'm gonna take a look and see what it says there.
I remembered it because I was going through and like moving some fiction out of the forums into other places.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then I was like, because I remember in Guild Wars 2, I named my char Mr. Pillow.
You named your what, Mr. Oh, your char.
My char,
nice.
yeah. Because it was his job to keep your character sedated. So aside from that, so we're probably, I guess we're only going to be going till 10 tonight instead of 11. Yesh can fill you in on what's going on.
Oh, it's mostly just because I have to be up at like 5:30 a.m. tomorrow for an anatomy class.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm back in school now, and being a medical program, it's hard as hell. That's also why I wanted to propose that maybe if we can move the game to Thursday night, that'd be great, because I don't have class until Friday, like, afternoon, so it's like, whatever.
I will have to check with the wife.
Yeah, exactly. So, just throwing it out there, see what comes back.
Might not work, though, because she has a class Thursday night that, ends right when we start playing. So I'd get to see her for, 5 minutes, and then we'd start playing.
Ah, I see.
Well, I'm good for pretty much any weekday night.
Well, other than that, too, I'll also throw up Monday night as well.
Ha!
Oh, yeah, fine.
Celsius countered you there.
Ah! Everyone has classes.
Well, I guess we'll figure something out. And do we recall what we left off doing?
Barbecuing a troll?
There was some of that, yes.
Still trying to find us on the map.
Kind of in the upper right, sort of.
There we go.
In the middle.
Yeah, we killed an orc and some goblins or something, and then we ended there.
No. that was before. This was there were some orcs. Some
and
orcs,
the big troll thing, and
the troll, and there was
dogs.
at least one orc and war dog. Yeah. They basically rushed at you, and fuck. The thief said that he saw more of them massed up further along in the cave. And you guys heard horns blowing earlier. And your combat was not quiet, so anyone in the general area assuredly knows you are here. Everyone's kind of huffing and puffing after the fight. Most people probably look at Edic and say, "What now?"
So, Celsius, you thought of holding here for a while as a tactical advantage. Though the problem with this is they could probably surround us.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, ideally we would have a place with maybe 2 entry points or something, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah, because the problem is I agree, if we advance up the cave to attack them, we're now falling into the prey of being only one person can fight kind of thing.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
if we're here, we can at least all of us move into a tunnel, and people can all crowd in on this end maybe, and then a couple in the back. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could move down to where this trap is, and then fight around the trap.
Yeah, that was the hole that went down to the gnome floor, like that one cave, right?
Not this one. That one is down here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
What does Powron think?
You'll follow Eddick. He doesn't really have many opinions.
One other thing we can do is, did any orcs come up from the rear? Like where Powering and okay.
You see those bloodstains?
Yeah, you're right.
Those were orcs.
Squirts.
They were once proud orcs.
The only place they didn't come from was over here.
Alright.
Really? I thought one came from over there.
No, this blood smear was a war dog. I
dog.
think we got around, yeah.
Yep.
That could be a way to look down there to see if there's more of an open area for us to fight in. I was thinking down here because then we can make a longer line and they can only funnel in from one side.
Yeah, I actually like this particular spot quite a bit.
Alright, let's fall back to there for now and see what they do.
Were you just trying to sacrifice the halfling?
Yep.
He's not even the thief.
I know. I can't
He's
move.
a halfling.
They're all kind of like thieves. You sure he isn't like a fighter slash thief?
He's a fighter. With 5 hit points.
He's a thief.
Did we leave this pit open or did we cover it back up?
We didn't do anything with it. We discovered it. He discovered it when those 2 orcs tried to lure us this way.
Oh, okay. Do we hear anything coming?
I have heard Perun makes a big show of it.
Yeah.
Is Perun like staying up ahead there at the crossroads?
I moved back. Weird.
So we hear nothing, like no.
You can make
shouting?
you can make some listening checks.
Yeah, let's do listen checks all around.
Colwich is like, he holds his finger up to his mouth. He's like, shh, shh. And, it's really quiet in here, except for, the odd dripping of water. But you do start to hear sounds in the distance, very faint, like the sounds of figures, trying to quietly run around in armor.
And do we have a direction from that noise? Like, is it all coming from the tunnel in front of us or behind us?
It's hard to tell. It might be coming both ways.
I will generally be ready to cast a slippery surface.
We do get a lot of use out of that spell.
Nothing like lubing up a corridor.
That's what I always say.
Tell the polearm people to be prepared to receive charges. Can we receive charges with all our polearms?
Powering cannot.
I actually don't think that most of us can.
In a weird way, as a cavalryman, that is kind of relieved. But also disappointed.
So essentially, you see, like, up ahead in the, in the lantern light is a column of orcs kind of, like, rush past.
That's a lot of fucking orcs.
And
does this corridor go around behind us?
And they obviously look at you guys, right, as they go by. They're kind of like snarling things, but one of them must be like slave driving them forward as they just go past you towards the room that Colwich described.
That cannot be a good thing.
Which room did he describe?
He said there was a room up ahead that's where the War Dog and the Troll were, but beyond that there was another chamber that had orcs in it, but he didn't really see much of that.
I have a feeling that all the orcs in the area are mustering into that one room, or at least in that area up ahead, to charge at us.
Or there's a bigger fight in there.
Or they're fleeing?
I doubt they're fleeing. Did I get an honest count of all the orcs that went by?
Looked like about 12.
I'm wondering, you think it might be a better idea to go back to the dining room, get into one area and build like the tables up as walls to funnel them in on us?
Well, if we look at that room, there's like 4 places that they could come in.
It's true.
So there's down here, there's there, those stairs, I think those are stairs, and then this way.
Yeah.
And I think we've got 4 tables, but I don't think we could adequately block them all.
Yeah, and nothing that would just allow them time to bash through it. They're just tables.
Right. Like, I actually don't feel terrible about where we are right now.
I turned to Garanu and asked his opinion.
If we wanted to, we could move as a group to gather a table or 2 and use it to block one of these passages.
Yeah, but by the time we get the table and come back here, I'm sure they'll be coming at us.
Maybe. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Wait for them to come and kill them, or get the fuck out of here. That's really our 2 options. And we are committed to the idea of just trying to kill them all.
I think at this point we've gotten reasonably close.
Didn't you say it last time?
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, if they definitely know where we are, we probably want to move, but I'm not sure we're going to find a more defensible position. Like, we will probably just find a different position.
How about we pull further back, thus confusing them where we are, and they have to split up again into search parties to find us.
Here's an idea. Let's go down this passage. This passage ends in a dead end, ultimately. Like, there's a connector from this side over here to over there. But, like, we explored everything down this. There's gonna be a demon slug behind us. But, it would at least be, like, one-sided.
Yeah, but that will also cut off any hope of retreat. Like, we're 100% committed at that point.
True. But what's the difference then between that and anywhere else, like this? I know we're going to leave this particular place, but we could just find a different corridor and just sit there.
True, but at least if we're further back, they don't know where we are exactly here. They now have a report that we're here.
Yeah.
Because the source will tell them.
So are we just talking then about moving to somewhere?
Yeah, we should move to somewhere that only allows them one way in to us, and we still have a way to retreat.
Not sure where that would be. That is idiotic. Why don't we go hide in the waterfall area? There's no easy way across the chasm.
That's true. Done. Let's do that. Good call.
Valencio asks, like, how, like, if we want to wait a bit, he could cast some spells, but they have like a 5-minute casting time.
I
Let's
say
get
we
moving.
cast after we get there.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Alright, so where are we moving to?
It's down this corridor, but somewhere over here in the waterfall area. I believe there was a little place. There was a place that was booby-trapped back there that the halflings went into and came out eating mushrooms.
Oh, yes.
That general area, maybe? The noise would cover up any sounds from what we were doing, but it would also cover up any sounds from what they were doing. But it's also a place where it would be difficult for them to surround us. They would have to really make some maneuvers.
Okay, so, like, how speedily are you guys moving?
A brisk walk.
Okay. So as you walk back into the sort of mess area, you can see a lot of the bodies have been moved, and there's like footprints moving through the blood, kind of going to just where you came from.
They're probably going to zombify them.
No, like the bodies are still there. I mean, they've been shifted around. It looks like, you know, some people came from the like underneath, like the lower level, came up, moved the bodies out of the way, and walked through the blood. So there was like actual footprints going up to where you just came from.
Those are probably the guys we saw just passing.
Yeah.
Probably. So I believe where we're going is down this path. The other place that we could camp is in the blacksmith area. if we didn't want to just sit in the middle of the corridor.
Yeah, the problem again with the blacksmith area
Is
wasn't
you
that a
can't get
dead end?
out, yeah.
Yeah, it's another dead end.
Do we also want to think about snuffing lights?
Like our lights?
Yeah. I mean, we've got those... Like, I've got my candle thing, which puts off some light, but not a ton. And then we've also got those stones that we can look through.
So this is the
fine.
area where you can hear the waterfall above you, and there is a ramp heading up, as well as the passageway itself extends kind of to the south.
I'm just taking a look at the geometry of... And this is the... I don't know. What do you think? Like, we could hide here-ish, and that way if anyone came down here, they wouldn't necessarily see our lights until they got all the way over here.
Yeah, and then we can, like, fuck them up.
Yeah.
Because our lanterns, you can leave them on, but hood them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do that. That way it's not a big deal if
There's
we have
still
to unveil.
It's not perfect, mind you. They're still kind of visible from a distance. Like, they're not shining a ton of light, but, you know, when it's pitch black, it's still pretty obvious. Zatha's was, like, a specially made, like, thief's lamp, so it really shut off the light, but these are just miner's lamps, generally.
But so, if we hung out here and kept the light sources back in this general area, and then had a couple people up here on lookout toward this direction, I think we'd be able to see anyone who came around this corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is going to be the closest to what you were looking for.
It is, because we also have a couple ways of, like, we've cleared out the tunnels this way, right?
No, I don't believe we have.
We've never been this way at all.
Yeah, we were once.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
And someone got petrified.
And did we fully explore that area
Nope.
after the incident?
Nope.
Interesting.
We ran like chickens.
Yep.
That guy might not be there anymore, so we can probably like run past that room if we wanted.
Well, if he's not there anymore, then that makes this area much more dangerous, too.
Well, the key is, though I don't want to put it to the test, the petrification. Do you have to look at the face, kind of like the Medusa thing? Or is it one of those things as long as it looks at you, it turns you to stone?
No idea.
Oh.
It also had multiple faces.
So it could have a happy face.
Possibly.
Okay, so we setting up shop here? Or what are we doing?
Yeah. Get Valencia on some of those spells.
Okay, so really the only applicable ones Valencio still has memorized are Kismet, that gives you a mulligan, and Heavenly Luck, which if memory serves does the same thing.
Yes.
How long
they
does this
do.
last?
A half-hour real lifetime.
Half-hour real lifetime.
Yeah, so we cast it now, 8 o'clock.
Damn. How long does it take to cast that?
5 in-game minutes.
Interesting.
It would be amazing if it were 5 real-life minutes.
In a combat, that's like 1 second or 2, if you're lucky.
That is true.
Yeah, Heavenly Luck is the exact same thing, so you just get a mulligan on any roll of your choice during the next 30 minutes of game time.
Okay, so we're hooding the lanterns. I will have my candle light out. And then we're just gonna sit here and wait? How long are we waiting?
I'm actually gonna say let's wait a while, because I have a feeling that the orcs, knowing where we were when we're not there, are gonna start splitting up for search parties to find us. Are our orcs well known for their tracking abilities? Also, did we hear any more barking?
You did not hear any more barking. Orcs are not... I mean, they're not known for tracking, but they are known to be very observant.
So obviously they still have any war dogs. The war dogs can just smell us.
Yeah. If they have something to get a scent off of. Right?
Sure, we left like blood and stuff on the ground. Though that intermingle. You probably pooped yourself and left some on the ground.
Psh. I was
what
hitting
elf-
harder than any of the fighters.
That's what elves do, right? They just see danger and crap all over the place.
No, we just strategically relocate to the back.
Okay. When you cast Sterilize, does it have to be within an hour of when the wounds were given?
Well, yeah, it acts just like first aid.
All
So
right.
it would do first aid, which only works within an hour.
Question, why are the injured people the ones up by the waterfall?
Don't ask me.
Because they are the only people that I can control. And Lina is not watching.
Alright, so let me just make sure that I've got the map here. Okay, so there's going to be some orcs that come now. They are from the upper gorge, up by the dwarf area.
So do we think that we're going to be sitting here for like, I don't know, 4 hours?
Up here, so they're going to go down to lower gorge
What happens in 4 hours?
D, which is by the blacksmith.
Well, if it's late enough, Lina could actually sleep and get back her spell points.
I'm almost willing to let you do that.
But I have no idea if it's actually late enough or not.
Is it one of those things where, yeah, I guess you can't, like, wake up in the morning, fire off all your spells, and then go take, like, an 8-hour nap and get them back again, can you?
Correct.
You probably are fairly tired, though. It's been, like, non-stop combat.
That's what I was saying. How about everyone just take
And
a
it was
breather?
roughly a day of travel.
So why doesn't everyone just take a breather right now, eat some food, and drink some alcohol
So you want
water?
Valencio to cast those?
Those spells? Not right now. I have a sneaking suspicion we will easily waste a half hour of real life before anything happens.
I kind of agree, yeah.
I think it's much more likely to be the other way around, but okay.
Like, those two spells are great, but they seem to be not really combat-oriented spells.
I agree, yeah,
Like,
they are.
you cast them, you'd cast them before you go to, like, a gambling hall or something.
Or before we talk to that stupid Petrify guy again.
Ah, cool.
I mean, Lina will try to sleep. if given the opportunity.
Yeah, go ahead. Get some sleep. I tell Thelvin if anything happens to wake Lynn up with extreme prejudice.
Done and done.
Alright, so we just sit here for...
I'm just checking the resting rules to see if you could. So you need to have some sort of a bed. Do you have like a bedroll or anything?
I do. I don't know if I have it with me. I would guess I probably don't have it with me. But I would totally steal someone else's if they have one.
You could borrow mine.
Alright. Oh, this is the only way you're getting me in your bedroll.
No, this is how it starts.
Are you wearing armor?
I have thick robes, but I didn't think they counted.
They do.
I will take
Actually,
them
no,
off.
sorry. Save robes or padded. You're okay.
Alright, excellent.
I could have sworn I saw the rules in here before, but like there's a ton of stuff for if you are tired and what fatigue does, but I can't find the hey, we want to just sleep so we can rememorize spells. Because you're just using Edic's bedroll, you could try, try to doze off, and you're giving it a go, but you all start to hear noises. It does sound like orcs are mobilizing around you.
Around us?
In the tunnels.
Like, do we hear anything coming from the stairs up?
You could do a listening check to be sure, but it's kind of like echoes around and it's faint. But things, like I said, kind of echo around.
I think we need to give Edic those eye things. So he has low light vision and stuff.
He'll have to hold them up to his eye. So, maybe like half an hour or so goes by, but Edic, you are pretty sure you can hear them coming from every direction.
They somehow managed to figure out a way across the gorge.
Well, it is their lair.
So we even hear it coming from this way.
Which way? I'm assuming dead again now. Yes.
Jesus.
So from all three sides? You might want to knock me awake, because there's no way I'm going to be able to,
Yeah, I see. Elvin, wake her.
grab
double
your
check.
bedroll and shit.
So if they were there.
Yep, it's lined with Northern Wolf.
From IKEA.
Yep.
Actually, shit, I'm wrong. They could not possibly have gotten there.
Fight up there.
Checking the map.
I don't remember what's up there, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been like forever since we've been up there.
To Lower Gorge B is this. And that
I
connects
realize
to
it's
Upper
only
Gorge.
been, what, a couple hours for our play, or for our characters, but
Yeah, it's been like beginning of August
It's been
for
a
us.
couple days.
Yeah, let's get up the steps. At the very least, that then makes it 2 ways, not 3.
B.
well, I mean, we
And
could accomplish the same thing if we just backed into here.
Nah, I want up the steps. We're going up the stairs. Plus, I want Zula to load another map just for fun.
We could always move towards daylight.
That's the other thing too, because if we can get outside and it's daylight, they get a negative.
Hold on. Sorry, I was looking at the map a little. I had to do a re-look at the map. They are actually, the noise is only actually coming from to the north.
Ooh, that makes it different. Now, you know how this is the waterfall-y thing? Like, it's the passage under the waterfall?
Yeah.
Is, like, it open on this side and this side, kind of?
No, you can just hear it. That's all.
Oh,
Like in theory, there's nothing to indicate these dotted lines. It just happens to be on the map.
oh, okay. I was wondering if, like, we could see the waterfall, ergo, make it treacherous here, and maybe they'll slide off. and
No,
fall to their death.
technically speaking, the waterfall is over here. You're actually under the river technically here. The waterfall's a little further to the right.
Okay, so if we hear them coming from this way, we should form some kind of a line, right? And we're probably going to fight it out here.
Sounds about right. And we should form the line down here, because that way we can get more people involved.
I like it. Okay.
Oh fuck! How many orcs to send over here now?
And we all stand ready to see the orcs coming at us. Or, theoretically, another troll, or ogre, or, I don't know, Baylor, or whatever the hell they have now.
Probably they're ogres, is my guess.
Mm-hmm. Look at the height of the ceiling. Could an ogre fit through this corridor?
Yeah, probably.
Would it look like it'd be hindered in this corridor?
Maybe.
Like it'd suffer massive combat negatives?
I don't know about massive.
I think this is our play, though. So, something I just realized is anything with heavy armor has -2 DR from my polearm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's something you should have told us.
Yeah.
Luckily, orcs don't really have heavy armor.
Some have. Oh, can you slick up the floor in front of us?
In here?
Yeah, like there, or like a bunch in front.
Of right now? Wait,
How long does it last?
like a minute or two? Let me double check.
Oh, I was just saying, okay, then wait until you see them charging.
So is Power On gonna take them all on?
What do you mean?
He's
always.
way up there. Slippery surface. Yeah, duration is a minute.
Alright, then hold off on that and cast that when you see the whites of their eyes.
Yeah, I may try to
Have
get
one.
in a lick with my halberd before I cast it.
Okay. There they are.
Okay, so we need to make sure we're in the proper position. Like, I think Perun would probably be back further, or would he be all the way up front?
Either way.
Yep. Perun should be behind me or to the side.
There
There we go.
Yeah, I guess we should probably roll initiative at some point here.
Oh yeah, well, we're all shouting at each other.
Get back here, Power!
I give the orcs my war face.
They're gonna rip off and give them your face?
What are,
That's exactly
what are we rolling? Other than faces.
D2s, D1s.
So in the book thing, it says you can roll as low as D3s, but the lowest the sheet goes is a D4.
Yeah, because a thief or halfling would then go to D3.
Or a ranger.
Or no,
Or everyone except the damn human.
pretty much.
Or dwarf. Dwarves may as well be like a mythical race, because we never have any.
One serve me drinks back at the keep.
I mean, in theory, you can see them coming, they see you, so everyone should be rolling a D4.
A D4?
D4, modified by whatever fancy bullshit you might have.
I'm totally not casting it for 7 of them. By the way.
Okay.
It's bold talk.
This girl knows when to shoot her load, and it's not yet.
So pleased with yourself.
I am.
As befits the halfling thief, he goes at -2.
Well, tell him to get in there. If he kills all of them single-handedly, I'll give him a shiny gold piece.
He's gonna move back to go slap Valencia. But Paran is also on 1. I guess all that people yelling at him to get into position worked.
He does have pretty good initiative. He cannot quite attack yet, so he's going to wait until they may take a step further.
Alright. Colwich just shaking Valencio's leg. Wake up, mister! Alright, this is one of those things where technically the orcs are going to keep doing what they were doing, which was moving down the corridor. So basically on 3, power run, you could attack Jay if you wished.
I do wish.
They weren't ready for the explosive fury that you attack with.
It's true.
Although,
Then again, maybe he was. No, nope.
He was not.
These look like just normal box standard orcs, right?
Yep, they're on patrol looking for you.
See, I told you, pull back because they have to break into patrols so we can get them in smaller groups.
That's a knockback.
We're kind of guerrilla warfaring it right now.
The entire concept of being an adventurer is only guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know how much it weirds out my knight? Like, essentially, he's writing a doctorate part of his book. His doctoral thesis, The Knighthood, is the use of adventurers as guerrilla in modern-day tactical war.
Did Powen want to move forward to keep up with that so he could take his free attack next second? Because you knocked him out of your own range.
Do it.
Sure.
Stab him again.
Don't break the line!
You can step forward and then I can step back. Whatever. So do I get a free attack on a different one?
And
No,
this
on
is
the
what
same
killed
one.
the Romans.
Oh.
This is what killed the Romans!
Oh, he made his TOP. Bastard.
Well, at least then your attack will be worth it.
Edic!
See,
gonna wait.
Edit can step forward now.
No, I'm gonna wait until you get to my range. Are any of the orcs moving into my range?
Oh, actually, I need to adjust that guy's.
Well, shouldn't we? Are we gonna do my thing first or Powerun's free attack first?
You can do Powen's free attack.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna move anyway unless they come into my range on the second anyhow. Yep. So no.
Take
Oh
that,
my
you beastie.
god!
Orcs are drunk.
Oh gosh.
Well, I don't think he has to make a threshold pain check anymore. Did 45 points of damage in 2 seconds to this poor bastard.
Yay!
So Powen, like a machine, just like does the whole double obliterates one orc. Be sure to EOTS yourself. Alright, Kulwich has gotten Valencio too. There's not really anyone else he can get to that would matter. So he's going to start moving over to the side. So, Edic.
Well, are the shits in my range yet? There, I'll attack H. And I have a feeling a bunch of people will be attacking. Is that C or G?
G.
Yeah. Well, Sir Edic's going to can't decide. Just a regular attack.
On G.
On G.
While you're standing there spooning power.
No, not G. I'm gonna do H. H is gonna get it because G's gonna be attacked by 4 combatants this turn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go after H.
Right through power.
That's fine. Well, he would have moved. It's the next second. Powen would have moved back, being the next second.
It's
I
true.
don't know. Would he have?
He would have.
Alright, well, feel free to do it. That is a tactical move, though, so...
Yeah.
Fine.
But because he's moving around at night, he gets a free tactical move. Yes, these orcs are the incompetent troop.
Wow.
Maybe we should have rushed that room. Sue was rolling like this.
If they all rolled like that, then yes.
Yeah.
3 critical fumbles in a row. 23 damage. Oh, this guy actually has some hit points. Okay, so Edic gives that guy a pretty good wallop, and he is knocked back and like squealing like really loud and shrilly, holding at his guts. H failed by 13, so that's 45 seconds, so that's at 50.
Okay, at the rate these guys are going, they're just going to blindly walk into all of us and die before they get turned.
I'm okay with this.
Well, when G came into the range of Flameboy, Thelvin, Garanu, and Lina, do they all get like an attack on G?
Well, no.
We haven't gone yet.
They haven't gone yet. Thelvin can, but no one else can.
Oh, so it only counts if G attacks one person.
Well, if they were active, but they're still surprised.
Makes no sense.
Because they're not going until 6.
Makes no sense.
Just like how Buddy walked into you guys. Like, that orc could have attacked, technically. But he hadn't gone yet.
Well, no. I thought he was supposed to get an attack, but my reach and my weapon would have countered that.
No, I mean, he wouldn't have at all, because his initiative hasn't come up yet. Like, Jay, the one that died, would have, because he got a 5. These guys were just, like, talking amongst themselves. Like, these guys didn't really... They were working in a different cavern, and so, like, a guy came and, like, said, hey, you know, there's adventurers here, they've killed a bunch, we gotta find them, and they're like, okay. And they might have seen some of the carnage, but they're not really taking this very seriously, so they're kind of talking to each other and moving around, and you guys just started murdering them, and they're like, oh!
Well, they're about to be like, aw, as soon as one of them goes.
Plus, the chance of me rolling 3 1s is much greater rolling, because I'm rolling D8s at the moment.
Oh, yeah. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh, he didn't get a coma.
No. And he smashes into the wall, so you can feel free to do like a, unarmed damage. But he is literally unconscious, so he is completely out of the fight.
Was it 5 seconds for every failure?
Well, yeah, normally. But he's like literally unconscious for like a certain amount of minutes. It's not worth me looking it up to see how long it is.
Alright.
Rolling a 20
Lina.
on the threshold of pain is kind of brutal. She's going to... Can she step up to here and attack F?
Just.
Oh, nope. Give me. There. Alright. I will do that aggressively. There we go. That's mage damage.
Oh, you're rolling pretty good last game.
Oh, I just did advanced turn. I need to add that. I'll fix it.
Alright, now that's the guy you actually just hit, who happens to go next. But he'll just rush forward at Eddic, I suppose, since Eddic's at the front.
That's just not right.
And he's going to do an aggressive attack.
All right.
Woof. So he swings at you wildly, but you're like easily able to deflect and dodge his clumsy blows. So Reblins is going to attack F.
Oh. He gets +1 damage.
So 7 damage minus 3 is 4.
See, I'm doing better than the fighter.
So he got a glancing hit in, not very much.
Have Ilmir come take my place. Because I'm just going to move to the back.
El's gonna rush up and attack the elf. Mind you, oh no, he gets a negative to his defense because he's on a body.
That is a lot of damage.
That hits you.
I actually will probably have to spend honor or die.
It's come to that, has it?
Bet you're wishing you could cast that Kismet now.
Yeah, let me see how many hit points I actually have.
Actually, if we had cast a Kismet, it would literally be out this minute. Because we're talking about it at 7:30, it's 8 o'clock.
Alright. So it's 1 point at my level per whatever?
Is it? Is that what you're looking at? Did you look it up?
I am looking it up. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I'm only level 3, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend 3 honor. Well, I'll spend 2 honor and then use my +1.
So Ilmer says if you're going to, move.
Yeah, I need to wait until second 7. Yoink.
Valencia was like, "Are you okay?"
Me? Yes.
He's like, "All right then." Ilmer is going to attack L. Gets a bit of a hit in. Bogring is just basically shouting insults from the back. Granu.
Garanu is gonna give L a whooping. G's threshold, right?
Is he? Yeah. Is he jabbing or is Thelvin getting out of the way?
He's gonna jab up through Thelvin.
Okay.
Well, does that affect your attack?
Yeah. Well, it's
It
a phalanx.
I think you still have a -2 to your attack.
Yeah, and you can't penetrate.
Don't tell a man that.
And you only deal jab damage. Oh, he's penetrating Thelvin, all right.
Oh.
Mumble decided to boot me.
Just as Thelvin got penetrated.
I heard that part.
Shoddy merchandise.
All right.
There's not really anywhere for Valencio to go, so he has a cured trifling injury left, which probably isn't going to do anything, but he's waiting in the wings. I need to find if there's a macro that can make this just a simple one button press. Sir Edic.
Well, let's give F a whooping.
So they've lost 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7. They've taken some significant casualties already. That's a hit. And dead. So yeah, you swing from the left and chop into his side with such force that it smashes him into the cave wall. His limp body just sort of sticks there for a moment before peeling off. Can you roll a d20 and add your morale modifier? And orcs have do I not have a tenacity thing on here? God, I gotta do that. Orcs have tenacity of steady, which is shit. I just closed it. God. Okay. Okay. Suffer 20%. Suffer enough for TOP check. Trigger event. Flank tattoo says in 30 seconds. Outnumbered? I think they are outnumbered actually. Alright, well, for what it's worth, they're sticking with it.
No, I actually kind of prefer that outcome than them retreating.
Yeah, I don't really want to chase them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Kay steps over his buddy's twitching carcass and takes a swing at Edic. And misses. I move moves forward and also attacks Eddic, trying to get the glory.
You know, Reblin's right there.
He's going for the glory. You killed his buddy.
Killed a lot of his buddies.
He hits you.
Indeed.
Don't you have like 8 DR or something?
7.
Yeah.
Paran.
Which letter should I attack?
Go for K.
I'm guessing it has to be a jab.
I think K you could attack regularly. Anything else you'd have to phalanx fight.
K
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, go kill K.
That's a hit.
There's that Parun damage.
Gotta uphold my rep, man.
Barely more than the mage. Just the way we like it.
Well, there's that one time the mage threw down like a 40-something.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Oh, wow, you threshold pained him. Nice.
Yeah. I'm 2 for 2, by the way.
And that's knockback.
Yeah, you did kill that one, like, immediately as the fight started, so I can't sass you too much. Oh, it might knock over his
Right
buddies.
into all of the others.
No, they're fine. Thelvin.
Is it L that's in front of him?
Yeah.
Alright.
He could go for L or I.
He'll go for L.
Gets a 7.
Nice.
No, wait. So the orc like flies back around the corner, tripping over the body of his comrades. Reblins will aggressively attack I.
Well, hope that hits.
It did. It's supposed to be 40%. Owen.
Nice.
Alright, so it's just L left.
Yep.
Alright, on this second, I'm stepping forward to get in range. And I'm going to yell at the thieves to start throat slitting.
There's only one thief.
There's 2
halfway
halflings.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, L is gonna try to get away, but he's in amongst like the flailing arms of his dead comrades, and he kind of trips a bit. Like so, Eddic is able to sort of catch up with him, and I'll say you could take him down if you want.
I do.
Okay. You'll note I never even switched to dramatic music for this. Yeah, and Kulwich is able to like slit all their throats.
So how loud was that? With the waterfall pounding around here?
Yeah, you don't think it carried too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's shove the bodies over here. Do we want to just go back to where we were?
Let's shove the bodies over and wait for a little while. Maybe they might send another single patrol looking for this patrol.
Yeah, but do we want to, like, set up in the same position we were in before? Or do we just want to wait in this specific spot?
Wait in this
can't
spot,
let them just
shining the
wait
light down,
here
see
like a
what
bunch of
comes.
fucks.
My only fear is if we wait like we did before. We had good warning this time, but maybe next time we won't. And I don't want people caught up in the tunnel.
Necessarily? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Are we going to kind of shutter the lanterns again? And just use the candle? Or so, like, they don't see light here as they come around the corner?
Yeah, exactly. But definitely, yeah, throw all the bodies down this way. I hope someone's collecting, like, ears or something to prove how many orcs we've killed.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, how many are here?
Zeth is the
7.
one that always did that before, so I don't know who's doing it now.
Well, it's an elf thing to do, so... You know, they have a thing about ears.
So you guys move the bodies, and I've still not heard anyone mention that they're collecting the ears. So
I am ordering to collect ears. You have the skills.
Thelvin just laughs at him.
I'll tell Elfhelm, don't laugh. Next gross thing we find, you're probably gonna have to skin it.
It's like, God.
Lina's totally not collecting the ears, but I will document whomever does.
Does Halfling McStabberson like to do it? He seems aggressive enough to want to cut some
Bogring,
ears.
he'll
Yeah.
do it as long as he gets his cut. He's okay.
Well, yeah, he's gonna get his contractual cut.
It does appear that he might be enjoying the slicing and stabbing a bit too much.
Well, that's why I did it. It's a morale boost.
Occasionally he just stabs one. It moved!
What? His erection?
He just leers at Lina.
I will so kill him. I just need to land one good blow, and he doesn't have great defense.
He could land a good blow right here.
I will stab him. I assure you. If his pants drop, I am murdering him, by the way.
It's just something that happens to halflings.
Yeah, yep. And if it happens to this one, I've got really bad news for him.
Ilmer, asks Edix, so what now?
Now we wait to see if they send out someone looking for this so we can kill them. And after that, then we might go orc hunting. As I explained to Ilmer, problem is, there's only a few of us left. And I'm reckoning there's still a lot of orcs out there.
She looks around. There's as many of us as when we left.
Yeah. You said there's only a few of us left, as though we had lost a few members. And we haven't this time.
We have fewer hit points than when we left. And there's still a lot more orcs out there. Like, if they can split off, how many did we just kill?
7.
7? to come looking for us 7 down each quarter, there's got to still probably be about 30 orcs left, and then whatever other crap they have.
Yeah.
Though I have the ultimate fear that it's an unending wave of orcs, because every time I ask Zula, he just laughs at me. Like, remind me again why we're out here. Are we out here orc killing, or were we looking for something?
Orc killing. Originally we were looking for something, but when we got petrified, we stopped looking for the horn that we're actually here for.
Maybe we should just get back on that. Because if we get the horn, we can just leave this.
Yeah, originally you were just looking for this horn.
So if we get the horn, we'll be done with this.
Oh man, I forgot about that. That was so long ago.
Down this path is where the ball that was undoubtedly made by the gnome is. But I now think that the gnome's lair isn't over here. It's up, well, there's no point in me scrolling over there. It's up where that other golem was. I'm pretty confident because of the way the stone was finished and their workshop tools.
That was down a pit.
That was down a pit, yeah. But
Yeah,
we could go down a
first.
level.
Yeah, there's still another level to go down. And I think you're right. I think the gnome's lair is underneath us, sealed off somewhere, because the orcs haven't messed with it.
Sealed off. They just haven't gone.
Because when we fell into that room, it was pristine.
Yeah, but they could also just be afraid of the golems.
It's true. I'd be too if I was an orc.
But if we want to do that, then we need to go back into the orcs.
Exactly.
And if we get the horn, we don't get the 10,000 gold apiece.
I like how it changed to a piece.
Hey, hey.
There's nothing saying you can't get the horn and kill all the orcs.
There's nothing saying we can't go back with the sheer numbers that we've taken, so we've killed them all.
Oh, regardless, you think you've put a good dent in whatever was going on in here.
I
You
think
at least
at,
killed
We have
a
to have. At
bunch of
this point,
shamans.
we've killed a small army.
at this
Yeah.
point, I don't think the orcs would be any threat to the tower.
I mean, it's pretty small army.
Yeah, like we also fucked up a troll. That was probably pretty big. If we can
We
get
killed-
their ogres, then that would definitely help.
Yeah, and we've killed a ton of those dogs, too.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but like
and you're right,
10 maybe?
We got the shamans. We got
Yeah.
one officer, but I was told he was pretty low on the officer chain. None
So
of
we're
us
s-
have, like,
We're stalling
Orc
here,
control.
right? We're just waiting for...
just waiting for a bit. No one really took damage in that fight, right?
You.
No.
Alright.
I would have died if I hadn't spent honor.
Seriously?
Yeah, remember?
I'm like level 3 and a mage.
Well, then you should have, like, what, 30 hit points?
And an elf.
15. Wait, no, 22. I have 15 left. I have
And
22 normally.
Man, Eric had, like, 22 hit points coming out of his mother.
This number here is wrong. I mean, I would take a cure trifling wounds if Valencia wants to give it to me.
It's his last one.
Yeah, I'm more important than everyone else.
I mean, he
think
does.
should give
I
it
think
to me.
I think he's still rocking a couple of potions too. Mind you, they're old from that witch in the woods. So who knows if they've expired or not.
Then I'll try one if you toss it her way.
They expire?
Well, they might.
Well, find out, see what happens with Linda drinks one.
Hey, I got 5 hit points. Whee!
So time passes. About a half an hour goes by or so. Bogreen finishes collecting the ears. He like starts tying them into a piece of string to make a necklace. As you guys are sort of taking, resting, maybe taking a moment to eat some rations, Colwich comes up to Valencio and Edic, and he's like, he says, "Have you given any thought about what happens after this?"
Yes. I take little Colwich aside with Valencio. So they're out. So we're all out of earshot of the other NPCs, and I say, I assume you're referring to the vampire issue.
Yes.
You see, the thing is, Colwich, I like you. You remind me of an old friend I once knew. So long ago.
3 days ago.
But I'm not 100% convinced that he is a vampire. I'm not 100%.
There's definitely some
convinced he's
shady
not.
shit going on in that tower.
I totally agree with you. Now, you know what our objective here is, right?
Something about a horn.
We need the horn. I'll level with you. We need the horn for our liege because we need to use it to summon the frost giants to help us in the war against the orcs.
Frost giants.
Sorry, hill giants. Stone giants?
Hill giants.
What type of giants were they?
Stone giants.
Stone giants, as we have an accord with them, and we need to use them to fight the Orcan invasion.
Valencio chimes in and says, "This group of orcs is nothing compared to what's marshalling outside of Fander's Keep." So they say.
Now, let me ask you, Colwich. Other than being in prison for whatever you were doing, what is your conviction to wanting to end the Lord of the Keep? Excuse me, the Lord of the Tower's vampirism? What's wrong with you, then? Did you get concussion?
Forgive me, I am attempting to remember what someone's name is. He was friends with one of the Margrave's old adventuring companions. And basically, the Margrave, Ona Maculus, became a vampire and turned traitor on his party, and they've all gone mysteriously missing and or dead.
Adventurers go missing and die often.
Yes, but they went all at once, and
Okay. Let's just say the Margrave is a vampire, and I do admit something shady is going on. Like, dealing with the Castellan is obviously trying. Like, I think he's trying to keep the ship afloat that's sinking, but there's something funny, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the Margrave is a vampire. Also, what are you gonna do against them if he is a vampire? What are any
Umathes is the Margrave. Onomaculus is the Seneschal.
Valencio, tell him what you need to do to kill a vampire.
So I was like, I don't actually have any knowledge.
Isn't this like day one in your cleric school, like how to kill a vampire? Like, isn't that what your whole faith is about?
Not if you don't take monster
bring Lena
lore.
into this? I at least
You know,
have monster
sunlight, stake 'em, all that good stuff.
Fair enough.
lore. Like Lena has a decent monster lore now. It's at 41.
I yell, Lena, come here.
Alright.
And I quietly ask you, what is needed to kill a vampire?
Do I need to make a roll or
You
can I
are
just tell him?
a wise
You
wizard.
can make a roll.
This is Hackmaster. It might be something crazy too, like, you know, certain vampires need certain things.
So that's an average success. So that's the kind of thing that most people know. A vampire may not walk in sunlight, for its rays burn like fire. Its image does not appear in mirrors or similarly reflective surfaces. It cannot cross running water unless transported in some conveyance by a third party, and it recoils from garlic and divine icons. When slain, it'll turn into a gaseous form and retreat to its coffin to regenerate. As far as you know, it can only be killed by exposure to direct sunlight, hammering a stake through its heart while it sleeps, or severing its head and stuffing its mouth with garlic.
There you go. Pass that information along.
See, my wee friend, it's not easy to kill him. And from what I've gathered, vampires have mind control. So we would also have to deal with the Seneschal and that his loyal cadre, and whatever other adventurers there who think we're doing the wrong thing.
Look,
So it'd be,
Odin told me that Umathes has a magic bottle that can imprison people. If we can use that on him, it'd be fine. And that's what I was trying to do, sneak up into his quarters, find that bottle, and use it against him to end the threat.
now let me ask you a question. Have you thought about what you do after that happens?
I don't know, bury it somewhere?
No, you don't get it. So you take away the Margrave, and now you just have a tower full of angry idiots. Like, what are you going to do with them? Like, just let them run.
From what I've been hearing, that's all that it is right now anyways. The Margrave doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah. We do have other orders, and part of our other orders is maybe to look at bringing this Margrave under the fold of the Earl of Rayor.
He kind of just nods.
I love it when you thieves think you always think of the small picture.
This place is probably going to be crushed by orcs in a couple of weeks anyway.
That's why we need the giants. Because after the orcs come crushing through here, they go crushing into lands that count.
Places that matter. Souls that we care about. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Right at Renan's Brewery.
That's someplace that we actually care about.
Yes, I have fond memories of Brennan's Brewery.
Falling in the shitter.
I don't think he ever told him.
No, that was Barradin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Barradin.
Look, I'm just saying we gotta, think about after as well.
I know. I agree with you.
All right, well, good talk. Slaps you on the thigh.
I give him a hearty slap back on the back.
It's like stumbles.
Okay, we waiting some more?
And I turn to Valencio, and I bring him really close in, like, so only he can hear. And I tell him, get your shit together and learn about the stuff that you're supposed to fight. And I walk away.
Valencio's like, yeah, I guess that makes some kind of sense.
Sometimes you just have to have these talks with people.
So it's been basically like a 10 minutes as the three of them have their little discussion. Getting Lina in a bit as well. But is anyone else doing anything? Like Pyron, Thelvin?
I don't know, Thelvin's skinning orcs.
No, he's not skinning orcs.
I think he should be skinning orcs.
I wonder if you can make a trade in orc skin boots.
New fashion trend.
Maybe. I mean, you could probably use their skins as book bindings, right? They always said that human skin books were some of the best.
Is that what they say at your mage school?
Maybe.
So that's what goes on in elf mage school. Your first class project is to go and skin a human.
Don't worry, they reproduce quickly.
I'm not gonna say that I secretly have taxidermy, but...
So yeah, why don't you just use taxidermy and make all these orc bodies into mannequins that you could push around and make it look like an army.
That would be funny.
Something wrong in that. That would be nice if we could animate all these orcs to fight for us. When do you get onto that necromancy?
There should be
Valencio's there will be no necromancy.
There should be an apprentice level spell that's insta taxidermy, where you can just pose corpses specific ways, and they'll stay like that.
I think there is actually. It's a
I was actually about
spell,
to say, yeah, Garanu has that. Well, Garanu can make illusionary guards appear, and they do guard stuff.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Alright, well, are we still stalling them?
For a little while, but I think I'm gonna say fuck it. We gotta get going. But now that Edika's had a flash of remembrance from about the horn, I'm thinking we should start maybe looking for it. Maybe going back off into the side corridor and scouring around just to make sure we don't look at the little roly golem head.
Down this way?
Yeah, because maybe this tunnel then leads down into the gnomish area.
Alright, Lina's not going anywhere near that thing.
No, don't worry. If we see Roly Head, I'm gonna give the order no one to look at it.
Maybe cast Kismet on someone.
In fact, if anyone can throw a bag over it or something, that'd be great.
Reblin's I can bag it.
Okay.
I will warn him that it turns people to stone when they look at it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, maybe not.
You shouldn't have said anything.
We almost didn't have to pay an underling.
I know.
I'm kind of thinking he's going to take care of the problem about that anyway, eventually.
Alright. Let's roll, people. Valencio wants to go first, right?
Well, he has the light.
So the corridor extends before you.
Well, push the halfling forward. Not Valencio, the halfling. I actually have too much time invested in Valencio. Remember which way the statue was? The Rolly head, was it down here or up here?
I don't remember.
I'm sure you don't. Since you can see it right now.
That's not the same as remembering.
I know. I'm just saying, I see your tricks.
Let's go this way.
I think
Which
it was
way?
down this way.
Yeah, it was down and to the right, I think.
Which way did you want him to go?
I think we should go this way.
Onward.
Gotta get a better living than this.
I think it was down this way. But now I am less sure than I was before.
Still straight?
I think so?
Does that straight corridor look natural?
Everything in here looks natural.
Okay. Like, not mined, but it's just natural cave.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was down. Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was in here. Yeah, don't go this way.
He may have come out.
Tell him to come back. And go this way. The hell is that?
It looks to be a large, sort of open, well, almost like a ring. Like it's a cavern. It's damp, and all you can see inside is a handful of pale, gray slugs climbing on a few sparse tufts of dull yellow moss.
I turned to any idea what these things are?
They appear to be slugs.
Monster lore?
You could.
As far as I know, they're normal slugs. Maybe a bit big, but I don't know.
Anything up with that moss? Can tell
That
them
would
to
be
do a botany?
Yeah, something that I don't have.
Yeah. Elf don't know trees.
take a quick 10-minute break because I gotta go take the dog out.
Sure.
Okey-doke.
In fact,
All right.
let's all just take 5, 10.
Okey-doke.
I can refresh the beer.
I am back as well.
Of course not. He's an expert in being late.
I'm back. But
Okay, so you guys just finished investigating a cave full of slugs and moss.
It was, the moss is not particularly interesting.
do we want to look in there, or are we just gonna let it go?
We could look around for secret doors. As far as we know, the moss is very edible, and slugs like it, hence the slugs.
Okay. Are we sending Colwich in? Is he having a look around?
Am I?
There could be something on the other side of that pillar. Why don't you sneak and peek around? But be very careful. Is that where he found the trap? You know, part of being very careful as a thief is looking for traps.
Part of me really wants to learn how to write in the character sheet language just so I can change it so scrutiny is spelled right.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny.
He comes back and he says he didn't find anything special.
Alright. Let's go back.
That way? Okay.
Are we going this way now?
Yeah, let's go take a look around this way.
I know that we were only here a couple of days ago. Supposedly. I don't remember this area all that well.
Yeah. Did
We've
we actually
been
go
in
down
here-
these first?
For months.
Why, we've actually been down this further?
You have, yes.
Was it exciting? Did it loop?
This is the room that the six-faced orb was in, and then it rolled away from you guys to end up where it was.
So we've
Oh.
explored pretty much everything on this level on the lower half of the map, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if we're going to go anywhere, we have to go back to that stairway that was down the mess hall.
Yes. Or to the trapdoor.
We could just go back to the trapdoor and rope down.
Right. That, I think, is the surest way to find his area.
Yeah, because we're going right into the heart of it.
So do we just want to go straight there and try and go down the trapdoor?
Yeah, see, screw it. Let's do that. You're right. It's the surest way. The thing is, how do we rope all of us down there?
With multiple ropes? The issue is going to be if the orcs come across those ropes, they're just going to cut them or something.
Or come down them?
If they come down them and we're in the room, I think we can pretty easily kill them.
Well, yeah, because they'll come down like one or two at a time. We just dispatch them.
Right.
All right, let's go to the trapdoor.
How deep was the trapdoor there?
It was like 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the hole that led down into the tumbler.
Yeah, that's the one.
Now, is there a way for us to tie ropes up here so we can all go down, or does some poor bastard have to stand up here and hold it, and then jump down the hole?
Someone for sure has pythons, right? It would announce to where we were, but...
What, to hammer in a bunch of pitons?
Yeah. Is it pitons or is it pythons? I always thought it was python.
Pitons.
It's pecan. It's French.
Like piton
Oh.
pie.
I piton you.
That's a different thing.
Close.
We just call that a Montreal greeting.
Who's,
The Montreal hello.
Oh yeah.
Who's got rope?
We all have rope.
I have rope.
Everyone has rope.
So much rope.
Who actually has rope?
I actually have rope.
What are you gonna tie it off here? Is like someone staying up here to lower people?
Affected.
I believe you have to be
To
holding it.
get it to change, you have to be holding it.
Okay. Remember how there were all the orcs in all the rooms that we came through?
Uh-huh.
Did any of them have spears?
Yeah, some of the shaman did.
Could we grab a couple of their spears, tie the rope to
Tie
them,
the rope to the... Yeah.
and then put the spears over the hole so it holds on, and then we go down the rope?
Use all of the spears.
Yeah, you use like every spear under the
So
sun.
there's 3.
Okay. And then
Lash them
we'll
together.
set it up so that it's like hexagonal. Right?
What?
Because if you wrap all of the spears into a bundle, they could roll. But if you make like one spear and then another spear and then another spear, but you set them all at different angles, it won't be able to roll around and you'll still have all of your strength in the middle.
Would it work to make like a tripod above the hole and lower it down that way? Does that add any like strength? I'm not an engineer. I just know
Yeah,
that
I don't think
they do
any
that
of you
a lot.
have any skills that would actually apply to this.
Carpentry.
Oh yeah, I guess carpentry. I don't know, but he probably wants a better wood.
I would say like that. And then you just tie the rope in the middle.
And does anyone have rope use?
I don't know if anyone has rope use anymore.
Missing Zatha now, aren't you?
Less than you might think.
College has it.
Good old thief, always having rope use. That should be one of the thief skills.
It is one of the thief skills.
Oh, fuck you then.
It's just cheap.
It's like a half off kind of thing.
And
No,
like,
it just costs like 2.
Kulwich and Paran can basically form this thing together. Paran is less than fully confident in how long it'll last.
In the carpentry of it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you don't want to be the first one to go down.
Grab a table.
I probably don't want to be the last one down.
Grab one of the tables. Just rip like a plank or two off of one.
It's like, fuck it, why don't we just bring a whole table over here?
Fine.
Alright, let's go get a table.
Yeah, you guys are able to put table like over the hole. Yeah, and Colwich, don't forget there's that thing down there.
The golem?
Like, well, I mean, like,
The
don't
mixer.
just drop into the mixer.
Yes. But I explained to them to everyone how to stop it in case someone does go into the mixer.
Alright, so Colwich will go down first. Who's going down after him?
Edic,
Ask if Colwich is okay.
He shouts up, yeah! Or actually, no, he probably just tugs on the rope.
Alright, send Thelvin down.
Okay, Thalvin goes down.
Lina will go down anytime now.
It is dark down here.
Yeah.
After Lina, send Imrol, and then...
Imrol?
Not Imrol, sorry.
Ilmir?
No. Ilmir, yes. Illness. Syphilis, send her down.
Is my halberd still glowing from carrion glue?
No.
Okay. I will get my candle, or my candle stone around then.
Alright, then Balgrin, get down there.
Okay.
Alright, now send, wow, Flamer McFlamerson just went straight down. I'll have some down. Essentially send everyone down and Edic will go last.
Yeah, that's what I figured was happening, so I started throwing him down. Am I forgetting anyone here? Oh, Goranda. Almost put Zuth in.
Zuth magically teleports into the
Ah,
dungeon.
Zuth.
Hey guys!
How's it going there, guys?
Oh god, if he talked like that, I would murder him immediately.
Would he be such a caregiver that he'd walk out here to meet us?
He is on his way.
I can't wait until we leave and he shows up and we're gone.
He'd be like, "Oh, just another trial for me to make me a better person."
He is literally someone you could shit in his cornflakes and he wouldn't mind.
I think I might try that.
He would mind, I would think. It's just that if you tried to say anything to him, he's gullible, so.
It was Edic.
Oh.
I even have the spell Shift Blame, so he's like super susceptible, right?
Alright, so you guys are all down in this worked marble chamber. Markedly different than the rest of this cavern.
Okay, so I see a door over here. And I remember from when you were down there, you said there was a door over here.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah. So there's a door over there and a door over here.
There is a spent torch on the ground over here. There is a large stone, like marble statue over here. And there is a large chest over here. Well, like a tool chest.
Okay, so where are we going? Golem? Door?
There is a small underground stream that runs through here, and there is a arched, like worked stone bridge going over it.
How much do you know about golems?
I don't know.
Is it an arcane check?
Yeah, arcane or divine lore. Some golems are made by wizards, some are made by clerics.
Alrighty, I'll try the arcane.
A marble golem is not a standard style golem. This is probably some unique thing that this gnome has made. Grana don't know shit.
And I'm assuming monster lore wouldn't help me at all.
No. I mean, you could do one.
Alright, we'll try.
For some general golem knowledge. Okay.
Oh, man, Lynn is a monster.
You
Lord.
memorized that chapter.
I did. I love golems. I plan to make them.
In the old Hackmaster, you could.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, you
Yep.
still could.
Oh, really? They have the rules for that?
I mean, you can't, but...
Well, yeah. In 4th edition, my mage made a level 4, you can make a puppet golem. It's like a wee little hand puppet golem.
Uh-huh.
With
I made it
knives
look
for
like-
hands.
Yep, with knives for hands. I made it look exactly like me and sent him out as my messenger.
They called him Mini-Me.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
I don't think I've seen any spells like that in the arcane list.
It wasn't a spell, per se.
I will totally make a golem if I'm able to.
There are... Let's just say it requires magic items to make one.
Alright, alright.
Interesting.
Crafting a golem can be a lengthy process. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Some golems are made by clerics, some are made by mages. One thing that is common amongst pretty much any type of golem is that they are totally immune to almost all magic. There will be a few specific spells that will affect them for good or for ill, but other than that, they will be completely immune.
I'm thinking that, like, slippery surface would probably work because it doesn't affect the golem itself.
True, it doesn't affect us, so, you know, it might, it would have to make a check, but...
Right, okay.
In Hacklopedia 1, they just have clay and flesh golems, so clay golems are made by clerics, flesh golems are made by mages.
I'd make a flesh golem. I don't say that to Valencio, but I'd do it.
Do you have to go about the business of digging up corpses to make them?
The act of creation is a messy affair, and sages speculate that certain body parts impact the golem's ability to successfully perform a task. These theories usually involve the heart and brain. Other internal organs are not vital to the operation of the golem, but are usually included. No one knows for sure if one creature's brain makes for a better golem than another. Crafting a golem can be a lengthy process, as body parts must be harvested in one manner or another, be it through freshly killed corpses or by grave robbing.
I know what Lynn is taking for her next crafting skill.
Grave robbing?
Crafting flesh golem.
Brain matter from a flesh golem...
Because you can really learn that from somebody.
Brain matter from a flesh golem can be used as an alternate material spell component for immunity to apprentice magic, and it doubles the spell length.
Oh, interesting. Totally worth it, I'd say.
They are not edible.
Oh. Alright, so what's the plan here? Where are we going? Door. Golem. Tools.
Well, I figured you'd want to take a look at the tools.
As a person, I would love to look at the tools. Haroon would actually probably be interested in the tools as a character.
Yes.
Yeah, go. We'll watch the door. Go take a look at the tools.
My fear is messing with the tools could activate the golem.
Well, we're gonna watch the golem too. Tell I keep forgetting his name. Thiefy McFeeferston. Go check out the door. Make sure there's no traps in front of it, and the door itself isn't trapped.
Which one?
This one, I'm guessing?
Let's look at this one first, and then we'll deal with this one. Because this one probably leads out to the hallway.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
One would say if there's a trap was on this side of the door, it'd be easier to find. And you said this room was actually more like actually carved out of the stone, right?
This is totally worked.
Okay, yeah.
College says it looks clear.
Cool.
We gonna try and open that puppy?
I'm kind of curious to see what's out there. Though again, opening that door could activate the golem, but
Do we want to move
whatever.
some of our other people closer?
You guys hear power and it's sliding the chest, and it's making like a noise.
You know, one of us probably should have sent the thief over there to make sure it wasn't like trapped. Does the golem look all antsy?
No, it has not moved. I mean, the statue has not moved.
Hey,
Alright.
somebody who can read, come over here. Where Powerin is.
Send someone over who can read.
What do I need to read?
There's some graffiti on the wall.
Graffiti?
Graffiti.
Okay, what languages are we talking about?
Probably either like Brandobian or Baparan.
I know Karaki, and am literate in it.
Yeah, okay, that would probably do.
I actually can read Brandovian.
It's people's names.
Oh, these are the names of the...
And beside Odin, there's also like a symbol of the true carved in.
Oh, I see. So they were here.
Apparently.
Which means they might have taken that horn from here, and it is actually in the treasure hoard.
Yeah, you might have noticed that there was a spot that might have been able to hold a horn in the tool chest for Powron, but it is not there now.
So close, guys.
Bitches.
I say we murder the Seneschal. And we've got this charm necklace. At this point, I think we've done.
Didn't we already charm him?
No, we charmed him. We charmed him real good.
Did we? Or we want to?
Oh no, we did.
Oh, good.
I don't know if the rest of you know it. I totally charmed him.
Well, didn't I sanction you doing it?
I think you and I may have discussed it, yeah.
He may have been charming more than you have sanctioned.
I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes.
You know, Edic said to himself, giving that necklace to her was like giving a sword to a child. You always know it's going to turn out wrong.
You never know.
It's always going to come back to bite you in the ass. Alright. Well, I say we start looking to see what's on either side of those doors. Do you want to do the inner door first or the outer door?
I think we should check this door first. I mean, we've already looked it over for traps just to see where it goes.
Alright, yeah, let's take a peeky peek out the door. Opener.
It is not locked. It opens up into a tunnel which is not worked.
Close it.
Back to natural tunnels once more.
Close it.
Alright, let's close it and go the other way.
This is going to be the way that activates the golem.
Let's
or
find
the
it.
bridge. Check the bridge for traps.
How have I not
Yeah,
opened
bridge
these gouges yet?
Yeah, check that bridge for traps.
I may just walk over it using this little thing here, right? Like, that's such a short gap that I don't even think we'd really need to make serious rolls.
Well, to be honest, we could probably jump this river. It's not even 5 feet across.
These squares are 10 feet.
Well, poo.
But still, if we go here, like, we could literally just step over it.
You could just use the bridge.
I don't
We
like
could
the
also-
bridge. I don't trust the bridge one bit.
We'll tell the thief to search the bridge for traps.
That bridge can eat my ass. So when we touch that bridge, that golem is going ape shit. He's gonna fuck all of you up, and I'm just gonna laugh at y'all.
Until he gets to you.
I'm desperately gonna climb that rope.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like it can climb. So sorry, I missed. Are you actually jumping over?
Oh, well, we're trying to get the thief to search the bridge for traps.
Alright, just looking up these gouger hit points. 2d8 plus 24. He says it looks clear and safe.
I'm not going anywhere near that bridge.
All right, then jump over your little island thing here. Go nuts.
All right, so y'all can go first.
This is like a little island, right?
Yeah, it looks like
Or
it. It's like a stone.
Well,
It's a big stone, though.
aren't elves supposed to be skipping across stone, river, things? Aren't you proficient from that from childhood?
Absolutely.
Then get going.
No, someone else is going first.
Demonstrate it.
I'm demonstrating that you are crossing the bridge. Valencia will do it. Go on, Valencia.
He's like, what's the issue right now?
Be the bridge crossing son of a bitch you were born to be.
What?
That's right. You fucking cross that bridge.
Alright, Eddick walks across the bridge and nothing happens.
See? There. What's your problem?
Believe you. Alright. That's fine.
Colwich, can you come over here and make sure there's no traps in front of this door and the door is okay?
Okay, so this door is made of iron.
What was the other one made out of?
It doesn't say. So I will assume also iron.
Yeah, they've got like the same shape to them, so... Would I need to make any kind of special checks to step on the stone and then step over here?
Yeah, jumping check.
Would it be
So
a jumping?
Are you literally saying after the entire party's walked across that bridge, you still refuse to take it?
Maybe. My jumping is ass. What if I use my pole arm?
How deep?
What, you want a pole vault?
No, I'm just gonna use it for balance.
How deep and fast flowing is that river?
It is a swift and cold stream. So, it's not too deep. You could wade through it if you wanted, but it'd be cold as hell.
And you know there's all sorts of like invisible gelatinous cubes inside there.
Alright, she will sprint across the bridge as quickly as she can and end up as far away as possible from the goal.
Okay, so Carlwich said, this door is actually locked, but he does just manage to pick it,
Nice.
and he opens the door. And it leads into a natural tunnel.
Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna have to check out one of these natural tunnels, right?
I say we take this one.
This one is locked, so I'm inclined to think that it's more important right now.
Yep, let's go this way.
Because if the orcs did come down into this room, it means they did not go this way.
I don't think the orcs made it into here. I figured this place would be a lot more trash.
You did see some tools lying around by that half-built orcish statue, and there's a bunch missing here.
Okay,
So
one would reason they stole them from here.
hold on, I'm just gonna have to quickly exit and refresh this.
It's the golem. It's coming to life because you crossed the bridge.
No, it's my cursor got offset somehow.
That sounds hot.
So I have to like point like a full centimeter away from anything for it to actually click on it. There we go. College is like, it turns. Am I going by myself?
I'm not going second.
Man.
Stairs up or down?
Up.
Huh.
Thank God, not down. Can we see what?
They're stairs. They're not actually stairs, as we've discussed before, but sort of like slightly stepped natural formations leading upwards.
Can we see light?
No.
Do we want to go up there and take a peek just to see if we recognize it?
Yeah, let's do that, just so we might confirm our place.
Lower level B. Which is, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. Wait, no. To sub-level A. So that's to lower level B. 23. Oops. That basically takes you up into a T intersection where it goes left and right.
Okay. Do we recognize it, or...? Honestly, based on the location that we are... Maybe.
Like, I think you've been here before, but I don't think you would necessarily recognize it.
Okay, well, let's just keep going this way.
So you can see it opens up into a larger area where the stream continues. The stream bed is carpeted with some kind of species of subterranean sponge.
Interesting. Monster lore?
Yeah, I mean, you can do it. As you're doing that, everyone can make an initiative check.
What kind of die?
D12. No, put Edic back where he was.
Alright. You want me to leave the rest on the wall?
How did I end up in the wall? That sweet, sweet 14.
Power goes first. He has no idea what's going on.
Smack me! Together we will go at 7.
Alright, well, you're going on 1, right?
Probably, yeah. Unless I get to go on 0.
No. No.
Oh, wait a minute. We were supposed to roll d12s?
Yes.
I forgot about my racial thing. Oh well.
So these are frog-like front halves with grasping claws with a long serpentine body that are like coiled up somewhere up in the ceiling, come darting down to grab at Edic. I gotta see if they have any bullshit special abilities. So. Oh yeah, it's gonna try to grab you.
This is one of those things where I roll a d8.
Yes, because you were surprised. So Paran probably hears Edic cry out like, "Ah!"
Powrin will slap. Oh, what's her face?
He can move up too.
What's her name though?
Lina.
He's gonna slap Lina on the ass.
I will kill him as well.
So Edic has been grabbed by the Gouger, and you can make a feat of strength once it gets to your go, because now you're going to be going on 3. But it's basically just going to start gnawing upon you.
Oh, lovely.
Same deal.
And what do I have to roll for defense?
Still D8. Because this is all still happening on second one.
Heddick might die before he even gets to go.
Yep. critically failed too.
Although if they're grabbing you, maybe they don't do the damage this time? Or do they do the damage too?
No, they do the damage with their claws.
Hmm.
But, so we will get a free attack next second. Doesn't make sense, so we'll just... Baron.
Oh, I didn't change my thing. So I slapped what's her face, so.
This one's going for the thief, who I forgot to roll initiative for. Hold on. Oh, he's going on -1. So as the Gouger comes down, actually he gets to go... actually, hold on. What's he using? A short sword? Gouger actually has reach on him, so it will go first. But he's not surprised.
He should smack Thelvin, I'm guessing?
And the last one, going for Eddic. Oh my god.
Wow, Zula.
Those orcs couldn't do anything, but these, like, goober gougers, though. So essentially, 3 of these creatures have darted down from the darkness of this cave ceiling, have grabbed on to Eddic, and are just starting to munch on him.
Actually, maybe have Kulwich yell at everyone, right?
Oh yeah, he can raise a hue and a cry. So that will reduce everyone by 1. I don't know if that can make you suddenly go on the same second as him, though. You know what I'm saying? I love how the one guy using daggers is like going so last.
He seems to go last practically every time. She should get Thelvin or someone moving.
Yeah, she'll move to Thelvin, so she'll have to start doing it next second. Eddic!
I guess I get to make a strength feat. Like, how does it work with 3 of them?
Well, a feat of strength takes 10 seconds. Actually, let me check the more involved combat thing. Yeah, it doesn't say anything special. So a feat of strength takes 10 seconds, and you can check at the end of that 10 seconds. As long as they're holding you, you're still going to have a D8 for defense.
Ooh. Can he do, like, a toe? Well... Interesting.
And you can't attack unless you have like a small weapon, like a dagger or something.
Does a hand axe count?
I think it does actually. But you'll have to draw it.
Yep, hand axe does count as a small weapon, so yeah, I'm gonna drop the sword and pull out my hand axe.
Colwich is going to try to get Thelvin on this action. Ilmer's like, make some space! Lena!
Is there anyone else that I should get moving?
Reblins, maybe?
Yeah, I'll get Reblins going. So that'll put us at what? He's at 12? So that'll
both at 9.
9? Yeah.
Is there any way Power can move through this crowd?
But people don't actually take up that much space.
You can move right up to where the Gouger is, essentially.
Like right here?
Yeah.
And then stab him in the face? Because I'm guessing I can't really move past him.
Yep. That's one thing that's never really clear about, like, movement, getting past people.
Yeah. These things are champs.
Alright, yacht.
Can she move up to, like, here?
Yeah, she could basically do the same thing. Move in front of Thelvin.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, it still rolled pretty well for defense.
Don't forget to roll your penetrating die for the d20 for a d6 to get for what the actual roll is. That's how it works, right, Zula?
Yep.
It is.
Nice.
These things are medium. Right in the armpit.
So since he's automatically topped on the next second, even though can power and move past him?
Yeah. She like just stabs up at the thing as it's like basically following Colwich. You know, stabs at the pit. It kind of like it loses traction of whatever it was stuck on up above, and falls down, and is like just sort of flailing around. And Power and starts to carefully walk over it. Valencio's like, yeah, boy. Thelvin. It's funny, I made the character sheets for these creatures so long ago, because you guys have fought them before, that I haven't added in a whole bunch of the extra shit that I would normally have done now.
That's funny.
Give me 1 sec, because their bite works a little bit different than their claw. Alright, here's hoping this works.
They have 2 +6s on their attack.
Yeah, it should have only been 1 +6. Oh wait, no, they do have 2 +6s, that's right. But yeah. Because they get an additional +6 to hit because of the grapple.
Okay.
But they only do 2d6 damage now because they're gnawing on you, or at least trying to gnaw through your armor.
Didn't work that time.
Does he have a cure trifling?
No, he cast it on Lena.
I fucking hate Lena.
Doesn't Garanu have one?
Why do you hate Lena?
Because I need that freaking healing now like you'll never believe.
Lena's never been happy.
Yeah, Garano does, but, you know, he's in the back tying up his boots.
I actually thought about getting him instead of the fighter guy.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Kulwich begins a coup de grace.
I'm liking these low damage rolls, though.
Yeah, they're basically just gnawing on your armor. And low tackle. It's like they had their ambush set up perfectly, and now that it got you, they're just like,
That one did 1 point of damage.
First aid, baby.
Thelvin!
Did you ever get first aided for your 3-point wound back at the place?
Nope.
Oh. I also would like to note that I have maxed out the wounds on my character sheet.
That's hilarious.
So I theoretically can't get any more damage.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
We'll give you some of those expired potions.
It might come to that.
And we've got like an ungeon too. We actually have a lot of just miscellaneous healing stuff, I think.
Cool. Because, yeah, if you look up at the top, I got rocked damage-wise.
Oh yeah, no, I saw.
Like, I took like 40 points in that. Alright, so I guess Thelvin's good.
Lena has more hit points than you right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lena's so sexy.
Thelvin's gonna whack on this one, I guess.
Okay.
And he's gonna go all out because it's his best friend.
Oh.
And probably miss and chop off Edic's head.
Edic gave him a blowjob at some point, didn't
We don't talk about the military days.
he? That's
It's a hit.
Healthy attack.
Not healthy damage, though. Are they medium creatures?
Hold on. They are medium, yes.
Alright. Does that interrupt him from grappling me, or does that actually have like a knockback kind of thing?
Huh.
So what you're saying is as long as you hit them, they get threshold of pain.
No, I just don't have it entered in. Like I said, this is such an old monster, it doesn't even have a threshold of pain rating. You guys encountered these like way back in the swamp that you explored that one time.
I thought they looked familiar.
It is not threshold of pain, though. If it was, then it would have let go.
Alright, Valencio, get in there.
There's nowhere to get.
There's room. Step in
Yep.
front of Felvin.
He runs up to here because they're like coming from above, right?
Okay, makes
I was
sense.
gonna say, he is
They're
allowed
like-
to rub unguent on my butt.
They are like giant snake creatures, essentially.
He
Well,
is so
medium-sized.
gonna rub Ungent in your butt.
All right,
Yep.
Lena,
Go
get
ahead.
in the butt. Need someone to suck the poison out.
Is that what Revlin is saying?
That's how I pictured Edic saying it. Alright, Valencio's gonna do an aggressive attack against this guy.
Go Big V.
And 4.
Ah!
Oh my god.
I love Valencia.
It's the most damage I've ever seen him do.
It is. It's pretty close.
Now, one could say defender gets a free attack. Maybe he'll just bite Edic again. But no, it's gonna opt to, Actually, you know what? It is gonna get a free attack. It's gonna let go of Edic and go for Valencio.
I guess it did what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I only have 2 on me.
Look at that damage. That is so...
Valencio, like, it blocks it, but it basically, well, 22 damage. Hold on.
Is that shield or just a full miss, though?
Oh, it's shield.
Really? At 10?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is a full miss.
Yeah, I think it's a full miss.
No. It's a shield because he had a negative because he did an aggressive attack.
Okay.
So his defense was actually 20. So 19 damage to his shield. That is okay. That's just a flat D20 V2 D20. Man, I gotta delete some of these NPCs. That destroys Valencio's shield.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bound to happen to someone eventually.
Yeah. You can just grab an orc shield at some point, right?
Yeah. So much so that I'm just entering the values in as 0 right now instead of completely deleting it. So yeah, basically this thing is like biting on Edic. Valencio runs up, swings his mace, but the thing twirls off of Edic and basically like rushes at him and claws his shield like right off. Kulwich finishes executing this one. Goranu. Lena! Reblins is making the same, like, course that Valencio did. Granu!
He's gonna start casting.
Okay.
How long does...
Trifling? 3.
Yeah. Cool.
Lena!
Alright. I already moved up here. Weird.
Reblins is going to do an aggressive attack on this one.
Oh, I hope that hits. That's some nice deeps.
That is some good deeps. Oh, you
Yep.
son of a bitch. Can we pay him enough to spend honor?
Just missed.
Is that including his aggressive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting, it didn't give him his negative defense thing.
And his +4 for saving me.
Lena!
Not like...
I moved you to the front.
If I move to here, can I whack at that guy?
Sure.
Alright.
Almost, it's time for us to be done, so let's be a little bit more lenient with things. Oh, and you used your +1 already.
Sure did. See y'all when this combat is over.
Okay, we got another bite on Edic.
This bites.
Hey,
I mean, actually having them bite you is far preferable for you than having them claw.
Ah, that didn't work out. Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
This one attacks Valencio. Woo!
Whoa.
Was that revenge for
Valencio?
his shield?
My shield! Oh, he hit. Another bite on Edic.
Now, question: how do I write
Yes.
this damage in?
Just it's just the same bite getting bigger, so just increase one of them. And then it's Edic's glorious turn.
So, strength feat.
A feat of strength, yes. So Eddic, with a mighty bellow, rips them off of him and just manages to get away from them. If you want to attack, you have to start a new attack routine.
Yes.
Grano!
Can Granu go for this one here?
Sure.
And he's gonna try and be all aggressive about it.
Okay.
Because he only has a +2 to hit anyway.
It's a hit.
Attaboy.
He gets a telling blow in.
What's it saying?
Bogring is like, oh, I'm so slow.
Is he a dwarf or a halfling?
There's a difference.
Good point.
College will try to stab this thing. And he frags it. Who'd have thunk it?
Nice.
Parun.
Which one should I attack? Eric. The top
See if
one?
you, yeah, see if you kill that top one.
Okay, doing it.
So that's really a 9.
Lame.
Hmm.
Oh yes, I've been forgetting to move Ilmer, but she was trying to get kind of around this whole time. She's going to do an aggressive attack on that one.
Oh my god, I totally forgot something.
What?
You know how when Garana went and attacked?
Uh-huh.
That was actually a heal.
That's right.
That's pretty funny.
He's like,
Well-
fuck Edic. I'm
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
And I'm going super fast, too.
Yep. Well, that's I guess how you rise through the ranks.
Just let your superiors die.
Yep.
Oh. So Ilmer stabs that one in the back and it falls down, flapping around. Thelvin.
Let's go for the last one that's up.
I do enjoy that he still is using the psycho axe murderer's axe.
Well, it's not like you've given me anything else. If you give me a better axe, I'll give it to him.
That would be a tactical move. Oh, man! Valencio's been involved in a few flurries of attacks and ripostes. Riposte, however you pronounce it.
Riposte.
Riposte.
I believe it's Piton.
Eric!
Well, I'm going to try and get my revenge and all-out attack that son of a bitch.
Come on, fumble.
Shush. How about critical success?
Don't forget your D6 plus 1 to add on to that. So the creature that had once tried to gnaw upon and suck the blood out of Edic, he just turns around with his great elven two-handed sword, brings it down into its shin, even though it's a snake. So he cuts up high where it's attached up in the ceiling.
Shit.
Gives it a compound
That
fracture.
would be
These
painful.
have shins?
I realized I didn't have the button pressed this whole time as I was describing what happened. Yeah,
I mean,
so Edic swings high with his elven two-handed sword and slices it down from where it's connected up in the ceiling around a stalactite. Gives it a compound ass fracture. So, yeah, it only had 15 hit points, so you just, like, chop it in half, basically.
So, Garana will cast Sterilize.
Why not just do first aid checks?
With 4 minutes each.
Yeah,
What
I
if
guess-
Valencio doesn't?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. They're 4 minutes if Valencia doesn't.
Well,
Oh.
tell,
10 minutes if Garano doesn't.
tell Valencia to first aid. I got wounds here, man.
How many do you have? Like, from that are an hour old.
5.
Okay. So, 20 minutes goes by as he's tending to Edic. What is everybody else doing? This is where we're gonna, end for the night, but we can end with the healing.
So I did a monster lore on the sponges or something, but I'll also do one on these critters. or arcane lore. I want to know if they're useful for anything.
Well, the sponges are just sponges. You have no freaking clue.
Okay, alright. But are these things harvestable?
That will require a monster lore. They are ambush predators of reptilian origin. Their skin can be used for the springing spell.
Oh, nice.
And
yeah,
can make you spring 5 feet farther.
Alright. Belvin? Get
Told
the
you
skin.
to come to this.
And you've heard that they're edible, but it's one of those delicacies like a puffer fish that if you do it wrong, it's poisonous.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything about that, just that we need to skin them.
Thelvin's like, I can't believe it took this long. At least it's right by the stream. So, 20 minutes, Thelvin will start skinning it, and the first aid will happen. What's everyone else doing for those 20 minutes? Do you want to explore a little bit further in this cave, or just stay right here?
Stay right here, I think.
Power out to look around a little bit, but nothing fancy.
What are the name of those things, so I can...
Gougers.
Oh yeah, I should.
Also known as bloody biters. Marabok or Vipago. They have chameleon-like skin.
Cool.
Which is why you did not notice them. And that, in fact, no one was looking.
Are we ointmenting up or potioning up Eddie?
Yes.
You know, Valencio does have a cleric scroll of flaming weapon he could cast on you if you wanted.
It's good to remember. In case we meet another troll.
Another troll.
He
Yeah.
does have some healing salve for you if you want.
Salve me, baby.
Potions!
Actually, you know, looking through, I think the potions are actually all gone.
Oh.
He just has the salve.
Salve me up.
He's got 5 applications of it.
Why don't you
Holy shit.
loot me up? Buttercup, baby, just...
That's the first one. It's like, you'll have to take your armor off,
That's
All right.
actually a really good one.
and I'll have to work it in.
I
shit.
bare my chest to him.
He applies it on the wounds. It's like Vicks Vapo Rub. Do you need more?
Oh, fuck, man.
Keep rubbing me, Valencio. I can't tell you to stop. That's what he says.
Should I just empty this whole thing on you?
It might come to that. Can you roll, like, a 50 right now?
And then he tosses the jar to the side.
Well, there we go.
That's still... 15...
Shit, his shield was a shield of quality.
In exchange, I give him, to use right now, my large bugbear shield.
He nods in thanks.
I want that back.
Yeah.
That shield weighs 24 pounds, man.
Yeah, his old one only weighed 14 pounds. Alright, so we'll end it there. And I guess throughout the week we'll have to figure out what we're doing schedule-wise. Plus, as semesters go on, how available people are altogether.
Sounds good.
I should retain the same availability, just not on Monday.
All right. If worst comes to worst, we could start something in the Roll20 forum, since Yashla is somehow incapable of accessing the Vanguard forum.
It hates me.
Well, I mean, I do get notices if the Roll20 thing has any posts, so
True.
that is fine with me.
Okay, cool. So, catch you guys later. Good
See you
game.
later.
Some orcs died.
Indeed, they did.
Guys.
Hopefully, by next session, if you guys come out, Zuth might have made it.
Hopefully.
All right, fellers.
Have a good night.
Take it
Enjoy.
easy.